You know, there's something that I like to call the overculture, which is really the culture that we live in. And there's certain norms that this overculture has. And you know, off the top of my head, the norms and values of the overculture are productivity, wellness, optimism, rational linear thought. Yeah, just kind of an obsession with doing. And I think that's increased over the last 10 to 20 years, for sure, with smartphones and social media, and it can be a lot for the psyche. Our psyche hasn't caught up to the pace at which our culture is going, and so I think a lot of us are struggling right now in finding meaning, in finding purpose, and finding depth, you know, and that really is foundational for feeling like a whole human being. And so being able to speak truthfully without fear of judgment, without fear of, you know, I think what's epidemic right now within this pandemic is this feeling of failure, feeling like we're not good enough, feeling like, you know, we're missing out. With social media, there's a lot, you know, social media has done a lot to connect us, of course, and yet, even if rationally we know that we shouldn't be comparing ourselves to these images, that these images are often set up in a way that isn't portraying the whole picture, there's going to be parts of our psyche that hook into, you know, these images and compare. And so, you know, all of this is feeding into, I think, huge levels of anxiety and feeling hopeless in some ways, and like we're not good enough. And that's why, you know, having a safe space is really important, because there's not a lot of safe spaces to feel like you won't be judged.